Today, I want to talk to you about how your heart can affect your brain. Did you know that your heart is the most important supporting organ for your brain? Your heart sends 20% of its blood supply through the aorta to your brain. Your brain is only 2% of your body weight, and it takes 10 times its share of blood supply. Isn't that great? Your brain can get way too much blood out of proportion to its size because it needs a lot of oxygen and it needs a lot of nutrients. So your brain really depends on your heart for day-to-day functioning of the brain cells. So it's important to keep your heart healthy. What are some of the things that can affect your heart? What are some of the things that can reduce your heart function over time? Well, things like high blood pressure, poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, too much stress. These factors can literally block the arteries which cover the top of your heart, the coronary arteries which provide blood supply for your heart itself. So you want to keep those coronary arteries open as much as possible so that they can squeeze the heart really well and your heart can send adequate blood to your brain. Another important factor is shared risk factors. This means that the negative things that can impair your heart function can impair your brain function independent of the heart itself. For example, too much stress is really toxic for your brain. Too much stress can kill your brain cells whether or not your heart is healthy. Or things like poor diet or lack of sleep. Those factors can independently affect your brain and your heart in parallel. Well, now it becomes obvious what you need to do in order to have a healthy and strong brain. You need to keep your heart healthy. But how are you going to do that? The first and most important thing to keep the coronary arteries open and keep your heart strong is exercise. Regular exercise, not just once a week, at least 3 times a week. You want to exercise about 3 hours a week. And it's better to do moderate exercise or a little bit of heavy exercise so you can really get a feeling of huffing and puffing and get the benefits of exercise. A walk in the park is also good. Any activity is good, but moderate to vigorous exercise is what I recommend. Another important thing to keep your heart healthy is to avoid junk food. Things like French fries, donuts, the things that you know are bad for you are really bad for you. Things that are high in trans fats can reduce the size of your brain independent of their negative effect on your heart. So avoid junk food because it's bad for your heart and your brain. You want to eat a Mediterranean diet, a healthy food such as salads and fruits and vegetables, and make sure you add olive oil to your salad, and avocado, nuts and seeds, and water, a little bit of alcohol on the weekends, not too much. If you have that kind of healthy diet, your heart will thrive and it stays strong for decades to come. These interventions are also good for your brain by itself, in addition to the benefits they have for your heart. So your heart and your brain will benefit from these things. So in summary, there are many things you could do, many simple things you could do to keep your heart healthy, and these interventions can benefit your brain in a great way. Good luck.